Into Red Room. How are you? So this is gonna be Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday uploads because it's Thanksgiving weekend. It's Thanksgiving weekend, so I am going to just show you pretty much everything that I've gotten. Right now, it's just gonna be like food stuff, kitchenwares, plant things, skin whatevers. That's yeah, like that's it. I don't think I have too many skin things because they're just re-ups. Anyway, so Thanksgiving is upon us. It will be like this upcoming week. So today is the 22nd. It'll be on the 27th. So we have like less than a week away. We're less than a week away from Thanksgiving. So I'm going to do a separate video about planning Thanksgiving food, dinner, and stuff like that. And tips and tricks because I'm really not cooking for anyone. For real. It's just food to do. So yes. Anyway, so I re-upped on spices and containers and stuff like that because while I'm cooking like a bigger quantity, I'm really gonna try and freeze like half of it. So because you know you can eat Thanksgiving leftovers forever, but I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to like freeze it and then like have that. So there's that. So I'm gonna show you the re-ups of spices that I got because I went to the international market again. It's called Global Foods, and yeah, I decided to get some stuff. So anyway, decided to get this ground onion from this brand Lottie, I don't know if I can know. Anyway, so I got 12 ounces of it. This is that for ground onion. I have a few from this brand. I have the garlic, ground garlic, so I decided to just pick this up for the size and the price. I think it was like $4 or $5 or something like that. So I just decided to get this. And then I made some collard greens for like the Thanksgiving event at my university. So I used a lot of red like pepper flakes and pretty much all of the cayenne pepper and stuff like that. So I decided to re-up on that stuff as well. So that kind of prompted me to make sure that I had like everything that I needed going forward. So there's that. From the same brand, I have the crushed red pepper. I just needed this because, like I said, I ran out and I had a smaller size. I had a really small size. This is 10 ounces of this. I think I had like maybe the 2 ounce or something like that. So I decided to get a larger amount. And so this is for Thanksgiving, but it's also for just cooking in general. Like I don't feel like going out and always having to get spices. I try to get the largest size that I can afford. That way I don't have to keep going back and forth because that also adds up. When you're in a bind, you tend to like overspend. Next up, same brand. I got the ground red pepper. So essentially got a smaller size of this. I don't use ground red pepper as much. I definitely use crushed red pepper flakes more, so I just decided to get the ground red pepper as well. Probably will do it for some chicken or something like that. And then from this brand Sadaf, I got cayenne pepper, 6 ounces. Each one of these was roughly like $3 to $5, somewhere in there. So I got this. I'm just trying this brand out for the cayenne pepper, seeing if I like it, stuff like that. But yeah, got this brand. And then I got some ground cinnamon because I have some in I used the large container because my grandmother used to go to Sam's Club and she used to get sizes like this from Sam's Club, but I don't have a Sam's Club account. So I'm just going to the international market because I know they're going to have it and other desirable like spices and stuff like that. Check out international market if you want like the spices because they tend to have them. Anyway, but I got the Pasha ground cinnamon because I used up the large container of it, and then the other containers I have, I was looking at the expiration date and I was like, it's time to let this one go. Let us go. So I decided to get some more ground cinnamon from this brand, Pasha. So in the Global Foods, these were in like the African aisle. And then this one was in the more Middle East, Indian Middle East aisle, stuff like that. Anyway, so got those. And then the Hispanic aisle had Goya. I just wanted to see about some extra virgin olive oil. I do have some extra virgin olive oil up there, but I just wanted to make sure. And I'm always looking at different brands to see what I like. I'm going to one day try and make an investment in like the big sizes. It's just olive oil is expensive. Like this was a cheaper option. This is like $5 somewhere in there. This is a cheaper option, and like I said, I already have some oil. I just wanted to keep trying. But olive oil, like the larger sizes, to get like a 20 ounce or whatever, that joint is like $20. Then if you want to get the half gallon liter, like it's like $40-$50. It's like olive oil is expensive here anyway. And then to round it out, it's just apple cider vinegar, because one of the twists and turns that I took for my for my collard greens was that I was tasting them and I was like, they're bitter. Why are they bitter? And I had forgotten to put this in, so I had to put it in at the end. And I was so nervous because I put in a lot. And I was like, oh my God, it doesn't taste good enough to me. And then I brought it to the Thanksgiving thing, and people were really like receptive and was like, these are really good. And I was like, oh, thank God. Because I was like freaking out, because I was like, I had never had them taste bitter. And I was like, I've missed a step somewhere in here, but I can't remember what it was. And so I typed in Google, and then it was like, you can add brown sugar, which I did. And then I put some apple cider vinegar in, because I normally don't put brown sugar in my collard greens. I just use apple cider vinegar to get rid of the bitterness. So yeah, and I don't put meat in it either. So yeah, I might do the video for that. So stay tuned to make collard greens and stuff like that. My collard green recipe. There's that. Anyway, so those are the spices and things like that that I got. The other two things that I've purchased kitchenware wise, Farberware 10-piece storage sets, 1.5 cups, $5.99 a piece. So in lieu of the silicone portion things, I just decided to get these. They're cheaper. And what I'm going to do is just put my meats and stuff like that, my meat portions and things like that, freeze them and then pop them out and put them in a bag and do it like that. And then I can just wash them and use them over and stuff like that. And they're just a cheaper option to deal with. So I just decided to get 2 of them. Yeah, so I wanted to get these for the meats because the sizes that I have up here are far too large, and like breaking them up is kind of like, it's kind of weird. So I just decided to get these portion sizes in there. So I got these. Next up will be things for my plants that I have. So things for my plants that I got, I went to, I think it's Lowe's, and got a macrame holder because I have a pothos and it's hanging and it needs to hang in a macrame thing, and the other one that it was hanging in broke, and I was trying to find one. So I liked this one. It's a dark gray macrame kind of thing. This like this. This was expensive as fuck. It was $10, almost $11, and I was like, damn. I was trying to go to the dollar store and see if they had any, but like they are out of season with their spring stuff. Like the dollar store, I guess, like once the planting season is over, they just like don't give a fuck no more. So like I couldn't find them. So I just went to Lowe's because I knew they would have them. I felt like they would have them year round. So I just got this, and I put the little bowl in here, and it'll sit and it'll hang, and it'll be great, and I'll be happy because I really want my pothos to hang because it's hanging down now. And once I like put the fertilizer in and all that kind of stuff, I want it to like be able to hang in there. So there's that. I decided to get 2 saucers. Again, the dollar store did not have the saucers, but these are relatively cheap because the saucers at the dollar store, I think you got like 3 for $1.25 though. This is like 80 something cents, and I know this is like $1 plus. So this is the 8-inch, this is the 10-inch. The reason why is because I got a new plant from IKEA, and I want to transfer it from the small little pot to a bigger pot so that it has space to, you know, grow and stuff like that. And it's going to go into the 8-inch one, and I just got a larger size just for another one. This is just to make sure that the water collects here and there's no like issue with the plant, like having excess water spill out onto the bay window. So I just got these 2 there. And then lastly, I got some plant food, Miracle-Gro plant food, because I do not feed my plants fertilize, like anything, and I need to start. I just want to make sure that my plants have this. So I'm gonna mix this up, give it to my plants, and then go from there. And yeah, I want to get like a few more plants, but I want to just maintain the ones that I have. I have an orchid too, and I'll try and get that together, but I have to like really think about this when it comes to the orchid because it hasn't grown. It's kind of there, but it feels dormant. It's like not growing up, and it hasn't flowered since I got it. It flowered, you know, it was flowering, it had that, then it died, and then it's supposed to, like, you repot it, and then it's supposed to come back like every year, and it has not, and it's been like 2 years almost. So I'm so confused. Like, like I'm confused as fuck. So I'm gonna get some fertilizer for that and like try and repot it and see. And I gotta repot my aloe because it also feels like it's growing out of its pot, like it's gotten bigger. It's grown since I've last put it in the pot. So yeah, I gotta like take care of that. But anyway, that's everything that I have for you guys. Other things that I did, I just got a new Nivea body care, and a re-up on my rice toner, and that's about it. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.